Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's adventure, I am doing something I have never done before. I am going to Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. Let's do it. Okay, so we have never been to Halloween Horror Nights before, me and this one over here. So we're just gonna dabble. We're gonna do it easy and quietly and quickly and not make too big a deal out of it. So in order to ease the sort of discomfort of like being terrified and whatnot, of course I booked us at the Hard Rock, which is fantastic. So the thing that's so great about staying at the Hard Rock in particular is the fact that it is so incredibly close to the park. It's a beautiful, glorious little garden walk, but you also have the boat if you want to take the boat as well. But the walk is super easy, it's super fast. So we just had a beautiful lunch, gorgeous quesadilla, beautiful buffalo wings at my favorite place, the Kitchen. That is my favorite restaurant here at Universal Hard Rock. And now action tonight. Got my shirt, got my bag, loving it. So yeah, okay, so when you're an amateur, a newbie for Halloween Horror Nights, people don't tell you anything. So I got this like stay and scream, and I was like, oh, we'll just go early and like enjoy it early, I guess. I don't know. So we're here just too early. We showed up to the party too early. It's kind of embarrassing. I don't know. Anyway, people seem to be leaving. It's early. We went into this little stay and scream zone, just having a glass of wine, just chilling. Like, it's like 5 o'clock to 5:30. I don't know. I have no idea what we're doing. But anyway, nothing is happening. So don't come this early is basically what I'd say. And yeah, so far, so not great. But I'm sure it's gonna get fun at some point. But yeah, so yeah, like nothing really happens, I don't think, until 6. I'm sure other people know this. I do not, but it is all part of my education and learning experience this evening. We're at a scare zone right now. It's lit. I mean, we are talking about coming early to the party. This is embarrassing because it's like 6.
Looks like rope drop.
It's rope drop. Alright, so this would be kind of a cool thing to come early to do this. But like, we're like the two scaredy cats, and we're just like, we'll sit here and watch for a moment to make sure everything looks on the up and up. So far, nobody's out, but I kind of love that we're like right here. How are you feeling right now?
I much prefer to watch other people. Oh God, there they go.
Alright, here they go. I have to say, one of the coolest things that you can do is to post up here. We are at Shea Alcatraz. It's in the San Francisco area, and just just watch people get scared. I mean, it's really, really fun. And a way to kind of like calm yourself down. Like, if you don't really know what to expect, this is such a great way. Sounds like not so scary. Also, the sun is still up, so look at it. I mean, this is so cool, so cool. So, I think this is a great way to like ease yourself into it. I mean, it's so funny. We've been here for a half an hour watching people get scared, so I highly recommend trying this out. don't come out until about 7. But it's before 7 and they came out and they were running around having a great time. Spectacular. Now this is a land I would say that you just kind of want to stay in and hang out in. I mean, it's just so immersive, it's so fun. And at Halloween, it's just the greatest. It's obviously incredibly dark. This has been so much fun in I call it Harry Potter land, but it's very dark. So now, let's see what's next.
What's my name?
I'm David Pumpkins, and I'm gonna scare the hell out of you. Any questions?
So many.
Now watch this. Preguntas?
You're amazing.
How's it hanging?
Oh yeah. Here, light it up. All right, so we came here to accomplish 3 things. Not go in any houses.
This wasn't one of them.
No, not actually 4 things. That was one.
This was one of them.
David S. Pumpkins, check. The Megans, check. And then the Death Eaters, check. I think we're good. We're done. And there's David S. Pumpkins. Any
How's it
questions?
One more time. How's it hanging?
No! Any questions?
Any questions?
One more time. Any questions? Oh my God, that was so fun. So fun. Okay, so the plan is we're gonna loop it around the park and go through all the scare zones. That's as much as we can do. I'm so scared. All right, let's do it. So I did not get to do an outro or an ending to my Universal Halloween Horror Nights visit. So I am doing it here at the fabulous Fort Wilderness Cabins. Yes, indeed. So check that video out because it'll be coming out probably very soon after. This is kind of like my guide to, if you don't want to do the houses at Halloween Horror Nights because you're too scared, you can have so much fun no matter what. The three biggest things that I had to do at Halloween Horror Nights were go see the Death Eaters in Harry Potter World, see David S. Pumpkins, I love him, and see the Megans. So if you know who the Megans are, then you know, honestly. So anywho, so I had the most fantastic time. I had so much fun. Christian had so much fun. I was shocked, honestly, at how much fun it really was. Here's the thing. So we were scaredy cats and we were first timers, so we didn't know what to expect. We definitely committed to not going into any houses. I know that sounds crazy, but we were just like, you know what? We just want to take it really slow. We want to see what it's all about. I'm not really into like haunted houses and people jumping out at me in confined spaces and stuff. I've done it before. I'm just like not a huge fan of it. But I will say that this place will probably turn your mind around on that one if you don't like it either. But I will say this. From a scaredy cat's point of view, which is exactly what we were, we had the greatest time. So let me tell you like kind of how it laid out for us. So I didn't really know like exactly what to expect. So we just kind of wanted to take it slow. I did the Stay and Scream, which is an early entry. So you could go in at like 3, and from 3 to 6, nothing starts until 6, by the way. From 3 to 6, you can just kind of hang out in the park. That was kind of not worth it at all. It was sort of pointless. Nothing was open. And then you had to stay in this little weird area. But what happened was we ended up finding a cute little bar. It was the Jaws bar. I can't remember the name of it now, but it was really cute. And we sat out at this beautiful little picnic table and we just had a drink and we waited for 6 o'clock to come. But little did we know, we were right in front of and staring at a scream zone. So we were in the San Francisco area. So there's, I think, 5 or 6 different scream zones, and you walk through them. People jump out at you, and there's, you know, lights and screaming and music and all kinds of craziness. It's so fun. It's so crazy. It's so chaotic. It's exactly what you think and what you would want it to be. So we ended up having a beautiful drink, waiting for the Halloween Horror Nights to start between 5 and 6, having a drink right in front of the scare zone. So we just sat there, and then the scare zone opened, the scare actors came, people started flooding in, and next thing you know, we were watching everybody get scared, and it was the most fun. I literally, no joke, I could have stayed there all night long. I had the greatest time watching people get scared, seeing all the scare actors do their thing. There was this amazing woman in these stilts, and she had this huge costume on with wings and this mat. I mean, she was epic. So we watched her and like everybody. It was just so fun. And yet we were literally sitting there is a line like on the curb of the sidewalk. You could see this red line where the scare actors don't come over. We were just a couple feet away. They don't come over that line. So you can safely sit there and watch. So what that did was kind of just take the edge off everything. It's not too scary. They don't really get up in your face. It's fast. It's quick. There's lots of energy, it's lots of fun, and there's lots of people. So the minute we kind of did that, we eased into it. Also, the sun was still up, so it wasn't pitch black when we started, you know, the whole experience of it. So that was another thing I think that really helped. So honestly, seeing that and watching that for a while, then the sun was still up, that really helped. So all these little tricks kind of really helped ease us into it and not be so scared. And then of course, we really wanted to do Harry Potter. That was one of the big things I wanted to do, and go see the Death Eaters. So that was amazing. The Death Eaters roaming around, it's so magical. It's so beautiful. It's so immersive. Honestly, it's something that probably should happen all year. I mean, it's just spectacular. They're incredible. And by the way, one of them 100% started hitting on Christian, sat down, took a photo, here it is, with him. It was offensive and rude and absolutely hysterical. I loved every minute of it. So we got to see the Death Eaters. That was amazing. Absolutely incredible. So much fun. That's truly, like, if you are a Harry Potter fan, honestly, you could probably stay there all night. I would have no problem doing that. Just literally going there. You could eat there. You could have drinks there. You could relax and just hang out and just watch them do their thing all night. It's so interactive. It's so fun. And it's like, it's more mystical than it is scary. But it's immersive. You just feel like you're in the world. So I loved that. Then we came out and we were, again, just hanging out. And you can sit lots of places, have drinks, have the food, just relax. Now, there are some places where you do have to walk through these scare zones. You can't kind of go around. Some of them you can, others you can't. So we did find ourselves going, okay, here we go. Honestly, a great trick is just dive into like a group of people that are going through, and you probably won't get scared too badly, but it's really kind of fun. It was super fun. After a while, I found myself actually wanting to go to all the scare zones. So that is from a Scaredy Cat POV. So there you go. So then we came out, and basically I had heard that there were 2 areas that you could go see the Megans. Now, the Megans are from the movie Megan, which is such a fun movie, and it was basically they created this sort of flash mob that just appears out of nowhere. It's not in the program. You can't find anything on a map, anything of where they say they're going to be. They literally just show up. So there's been all this speculation and people trying to figure out where they're going to be. So many people have missed them. They are incredibly, incredibly elusive and so hard to find. Wow, we found them. I was beside myself. It was cooler than I could have ever imagined. The lighting, the music, the dancing, the choreography, all of it, their outfits, their facial expressions, the hair, the everything. I mean, it was so good. So good. I literally would go there just to try to see that. And it was like so much more special too, because it was so hard to find and hard to see. 100% I would do that again. I actually got lucky enough and saw them twice. But most of all, I got the most epic picture with them. Oh yeah, iconic. Anyway, so excited. I can just be like, I did it, that's it, I'm done, and checked it off. And then we went to the Peacock Bar. So it's sort of NBC's kind of lounge, and they're just mingling with people with David S. Pumpkins. He's the absolute star of Halloween Horror Nights. I don't care what anybody says. He's hysterical. It was so much fun. He is a full-fledged, total character the whole time. It's so weird and it's so funny. And honestly, stay there and have a drink because it's hysterical to watch him go to people who don't know who he is. He absolutely could be just, a person that's just a park goer, but because you know who he is, people are just confused and weirded out, and he's just talking absolute gibberish and nonsense and starts dancing, like doing weird dance moves. Like, it is amazing. All this is to say, I highly, highly recommend, if you are scared, just go do a version. Don't force yourself to go into the houses. Listen, it was funny. We were asking cast members things like, well, how do we find this and that and the other? They're like, well, you want to go to this house? And we're like, nah, we're not going to houses. And they were like, huh? It's really not what you do. But to be in that land, if you love Halloween, but you don't like super scary Halloween, you like the Disney Halloween, it was so much fun. Now, I would 1 billion%, I will 1 billion% be going back next year, and maybe I'll try a house or two. I definitely want to do scare zones. I'd say the one big thing is you just don't really get enough time to really immerse yourself in how beautiful the sets are and the costumes and stuff. I feel like I came, I saw, I conquered. I got my Megan picture. That's really what I wanted. Death Eaters, Megans, David S. Pumpkins. I think we're done. I'm good to go. So all this is to say, from the Scaredy Cat, I am telling you, it is really, really fun. And, you know, like Mickey says, it's not so scary. It really isn't. It really, really isn't. We had the greatest time, and I highly, highly recommend it. So I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you soon.